a tattoo until you did maybe 100, yeah? Then you don't have to say that. But you have to be very true to people and tell them, look, I'm just starting, so you know it might not be perfect. You're giving me a piece of skin, but be honest, you know? It was very much like that. Then I tattooed for like maybe, I can't remember how many years. I did a lot of small tattoos, nothing major, yeah, nothing big, only small stuff with Loida. Me and Loida was doing very small. Loida did bigger stuff afterwards. Maybe 8 years, 9 years, maybe 10. Yeah, between 8 and 10 years, I can't remember because we were traveling a lot.
Started when? 1990, roughly?
I was about 19. Yeah, until 28, 29. I did small tattoos while we were traveling and there. But it wasn't my thing. Every time I would tattoo, I would get really pissed. I would go in Felix's room after the tattoo and I would be so pissed off, yeah. I was like, I can't fucking do this. They move, blood, and I just can't hurt people, yeah. And I did that to him 2 or 3 times. He would laugh at me and say, no, come on, you know, it's just a tattoo. You just do your job. I said, Felix, I just, it's not my thing, yeah. Then Felix went to, later on to, but I jump a lot there because that's 97, because there's loads of happening in between, but I want to come to that. Tattooing was not my thing. So Felix was very sensitive and he said, okay, it's not your thing.
But he recognized you as an artist.
Sure, yeah, he always pushed me that way. He always pushed me how to draw and paint. Even when I was not that good at doing my stuff, he would always look at it, talk about it with me. He would invest a lot of... I think he saw something in me, yeah, like he would see in other people. He was very good like that. And he would look at really shit drawings I used to do, you know. But he would sit down and look at it and said, you know, I like the color you use. But he would never tell me what to do. He would guide me and said, that's good, that's strong, keep doing it, you'll get there, keep doing it, yeah. So I jump a little bit over the years. He goes to Ibiza with Loida in 1997. And I was working with Philip in Lausanne. And I was already painting, doing my stuff, not tattooing anymore. I was just helping Philip, doing everything behind the scene, yeah? And I decided to make a painting for Felix in acrylic. So I made this painting, this Madonna. You didn't need to show it to you? No? So I made that painting while he was gone. And I was really nervous and I really wanted me. I never thought I'm going to become a painter, you know. I did it for him because he helped me so much. You know, he treated me like his daughter, Felix. I was part of the family. He never treated me as a stranger. Never. I was part of the group, the circle, if you want it. And so I made that present for him. Then, like I said to you before, I'm going to say it again, he put it in his room for a few days, did not say anything to me. And then I found this. Then a few days later, he made this for me, yeah, and put it in our room. And then he said, come and talk to me. I said, okay. So I went to his room, we sat down, I was a tea. And he said, you know what? He says, this is fucking great. He says, now you're going to start painting. So that's 1997. And he says, what I like about this is that you got a frame, you got 4 elements. Why don't you do a run of portrait of the well-known tattoo artists or circus ladies from the 1800s to 1950s as an homage so the young people don't forget about them. And I said, how am I going to go about this? I never did any portraits. I had no idea where I was going. And he says, I don't care, just start. He says, but keep the frame, keep the 4 elements and the portrait. It'll be a winner. Just do it. Just go for it. Just try. So I went, okay, I'll try. I trusted Felix a lot, you know. And I went, okay, I tried. So I did 1 or 2 and I would go and show it to him and he would go, no, it's not there yet. Keep going. Keep doing it, yeah? And for a year or 2 years, 98, 99, I worked my butt off. I worked like 8 hours a day. That's all I was doing. And Felix, every time, because I painted where we tattooed, yeah, small place. So when clients would come, they were used to me take care of them, making tea and taking their coats, take off your shoes. I was really like helping. So people were always, Titin, can we have a tea? Titin, we need this. You know, Felix would like, leave her alone, let her work. Don't bother her, you make your own tea. Yeah, so he helped me a lot like that, Felix. He was very strong about, I'm going to become a painter. Yeah, and he would talk to me every day. Every day I would sit down with him. He would say, okay, what did you do today? I say, okay, I've done that today. You're not working hard enough. Work harder. But I like what you just did there, the color choice, and that's good, that's not, but he would never tell me how to do that thing, yeah? I just did it and found my way, yeah? And he said, you'll see, one day you'll be a winner. One day you'll be in a museum. I never believed him. I always thought, yeah, sure, you know. But he was right. Because after all this, I made, he said, okay, you're making all this, it's 39 by 55 centimeters. Yeah, I'm just not those kind of, so I made 30 that size of tattooed people, yeah, that people can find on the web and all that. They know, people know in tattooing. But then Felix said to me, why don't you do a huge one morning? And I said, a huge one? How big? And he says, the biggest we can. Yeah, he says, let's go to the art shop together and order it. And I said, yeah, I don't know, Felix, what size should I do? He says, 180 by 2 meters, 220 or something, huge, bigger than me, yeah? Okay, fine, you know, we just go for it. I was young, you know, I didn't know better. So we went to the shop, we ordered a frame, linen canvas. For me, it was like, wow, you know, just like a big canvas, yeah? But I didn't know how to go about it. So I had this huge white canvas. So Felix sat down with me again and he said, okay. He says, look, there's a book about spiderweb with all the old photos, you know, the tattooed people. And so he said, look at that book. He said, there's great pictures. Just pick one there, yeah? So that's one. I did three big ones. One is not finished, but 2 finished ones. That's one of them, Charlie Wagner from the 20s, yeah? So Felix Xerox said from the small book, because it's a really small book, not bigger than, a little bit bigger than my hand, blow it up, yeah? Came back home, gave me this, and said, that's the one you're going to do. And I'm looking and I'm going, what the fuck I'm going to go about this? You know, like, I have no idea how to do this, you know. I'm going to have to draw it. And he goes, don't worry about it. He goes, what you do, you take that, and then you draw it in small. Yeah, so I did. I drew it in small. And then he said to me, okay, that's good. He says, now you're going to do Xerox of that one a little bit bigger. And with watercolor, you're going to make different colors of the frame, the background, the people, until you find the right colors for your painting before you do anything on your canvas, yeah? So I did loads of them. There's a whole pile. I'm not going to go through all of them. So that's the first step. Then he said to me, don't start on the canvas yet. I went, okay. He says, now you're going to study their faces, because that's very important. It needs to look good, yeah? So then he made me do this very quickly. Yeah, he said, just keep doing that. I didn't find all of them, because I got loads of folders, but I found few. And the girls, you can see, you know, if you look at the photo, there's the girl sideways, and Charlie Wagner. So here you go. I used to do this quick stuff, les croûtes, you call it in French, yeah? I don't know in English how you call that. Studies, yeah? Studies about the painting. I had no idea. I never done that before. Before that, the small ones I would just draw on the canvas, yeah? I would never do that. All this stuff. Then he said to me, okay, fine, you got that. Then you work out your frame. Okay, fine, but I did it in small. He said, no. Now you draw it a little bit bigger, just the frame. So I did many, but I'm showing only 2, yeah? Then he did the same thing, and now you put them in different colors. I did not find all of them again. but few, that's what Xerox them